Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Good evening, and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Michael Germain. The Trump campaign announced former President Donald Trump will be hosting a campaign rally in La Crosse yesterday. Campaign staff says Trump's rally will be held in the La Crosse Center this Thursday. The rally will feature a town hall format in which the Republican presidential nominee will meet with local Wisconsinites to hear their concerns and share his agenda. In response to the visit, Christy Johnston, a staffer of the Harris campaign, said, quote, "Next week in La Crosse, Donald Trump will have to answer the key question on Wisconsin voters' minds. Why is he trying to make life harder and more expensive for my family?" End quote. The doors will open at 3 p.m. and Trump is expected to speak at 6 p.m. For more information on how to attend, we'll have a link to that on our digital platform at news8000.com.
We had a good first look at the heat that we're expecting to see. We'll stick around for the next couple days. We're going to have the hottest of the stretch come for tomorrow, so we do still have that alert day out. The primary risk for this is going to be that dangerous heat. Now we're looking at heat indices for much of the area well above 100 degrees, some areas even flirting near 110. So it's going to be hot out there, feel even hotter than it was today, more humid. Heat illness is going to be a very real possibility, so if you are having to go outside at all tomorrow, make sure you're taking adequate breaks and shade, packing a lot of extra water with you. And then we are still tracking the chance for some strong to severe weather going through in those overnight hours into early Tuesday morning. The main risk with that is going to be damaging winds and hail, and that should primarily be north of I-90, but we are seeing the slight chance for some scattered thunderstorms popping just south of it. Now we do still have excessive heat warnings across much of the area for Monday between 1 p.m. and 8 p.m. And we are not alone in this. There is still a big area, mainly in the Midwest, where we're all dealing with that heat. But it is going to be on its way out soon, and I'll be able to break that all down coming up in the full forecast in a little bit.
Sounds good. Nicole, thank you for that. Clinic leaders and community officials celebrated the completion of a new Mayo Clinic Health System hospital in La Crosse. Patient comfort and safety are top priorities for the new $215 million project. The new hospital is 6 levels with 96 beds. Inpatient rooms are spacious and utilize natural light to support a healing environment. The new hospital includes cardiac care, radiology, medical surgical units, intensive care, birth centers, and more. The building's design supports care team collaboration and helps patients receive the care they need in person and across digital platforms.
Our staff delivers excellent care to our community. I think we all know that. Now they will have an absolutely beautiful new facility to take care of our patients.
The La Crosse Hospital is the largest construction project in the history of the Mayo Clinic Health System. Today marks the completion of a project that has been 2 years in the making. The Allison Renee and Bella Memorial Dog Park is named in honor of Allison Renee and her dog Bella, who tragically lost their lives in a domestic violence incident in 2022. This evening, Allison's classmates and friends gathered to share what the park means to them. One Eagle Scout says people should not be afraid to speak up if they encounter a situation involving domestic violence.
I really do hope that people do kind of get that sense of, you know, it's important to speak up if there is a domestic violence situation happening near you, and also that it's important to remember her story so that way we can hope to prevent it in the future.
He adds there is a chance for the park to be expanded in the near future. Roughly 80 to 90 people were in attendance. Kids in the La Crosse area prepared to head back to school at Get Fresh on today. Get Fresh is a community-based event hosted by Planned Parenthood that helps kids get ready to go back to school. In partnership with local nonprofits and sponsors, Get Fresh featured backpacks filled with school supplies, hair care from stylists specializing in all hair types, activities, and lunch. Planned Parenthood community educator Erin Ramus said her favorite part of the event is seeing the kids react to their new hairstyles.
When you feel good and you look good, something changes inside and your whole perspective changes. And I'm just hoping that that kindness radiates and they have a fantastic school year.
Ramus said this year's event had the largest volunteer turnout they've seen at Get Fresh. 123 backpacks were given away Sunday morning on a first-come, first-served basis. Today was the final day for the 22nd annual Leon Gator Fest. Gator Fest has been a local tradition in Leon since an error in a 2002 USA Today article wrongfully said gators were on the loose in the town. There was an estimated 400 attendees at the festival this year. The final day of the fest included a softball tournament, live music, Sunday service, and a craft show. Gator Fest is a great time to relax and have fun with family and friends.
Everybody is here to have fun and not worry about anything. We all enjoy the laundry basket softball, and the 4-H food stand's amazing. So we just have a good time with our families, our friends, and our community.
The Gator Fest grounds closed today at 8 p.m. after 3 days of festivities. The Harris campaign raised $82 million during last week's Democratic National Convention. After the break, we'll tell you everything you need to know leading up to the 2024 presidential campaign.
Life has become too expensive. Groceries and gas have gotten out of control, and red tape is killing the economy. But fortunately, our Congressman Derek Van Orden is fighting for solutions to make living more affordable for us in Wisconsin. He's advocating for common sense bills that would make everyday items like gas and groceries more affordable.
Now, Congress has an opportunity to lower costs by cutting red tape. Tell Congressman Van Orden to keep working to lower costs and support the Red Tape Reduction Act.
Jolivet Family Farms. There's no substitute for homegrown freshness. Jolivet's homegrown triple sweet corn is picked fresh daily. Join us Sundays 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. for our roasted sweet corn and charcoal brats. Jolivet's also features homegrown carrots, sweet onions, peppers, beets, cabbage, dill, tomatoes, cucumbers, blueberries, and so much more. Find distinctive crafts and decor. Take home some cookies, breads, bars, or pies from our homemade bakery. Buy fresh, buy local. Open daily year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
Did you know that when you buy from Maury's, you get Maury's Promise? Maury's will always offer you our best price first, upfront, pure and simple. And our product specialists are commission-free, so there's no haggling necessary. Our lifetime powertrain warranty on new vehicles covers your engine and transmission nationwide for life. Also, our powertrain warranty on Maury's certified pre-owned vehicles covers you for 10 years, 100,000 miles, and much, much more. Maury's, moving life forward.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Vice President Kamala Harris's campaign says it has raised big money following the Democratic National Convention last week. And former President Donald Trump's running mate, J.D. Vance, sits down for an interview. As CBS Christian Benavides reports, this all comes as both campaigns prepare to hit the trail once again next week.
Vice President Kamala Harris's campaign revealing Sunday it raised $82 million during last week's Democratic National Convention. In the past month, the campaign has raised over $540 million. While the Harris team is still riding high, there is criticism from some Democrats over not featuring any speakers from the pro-Palestine movement at the DNC.
Defeating Trump is the top concern, but we can do that, and we can also give space, create space for people, voices that are marginalized. We missed an opportunity to do that here.
While both campaigns took a break from the trail this weekend, Vice Presidential hopeful J.D. Vance sat down for a televised interview where he was pressed on former President Donald Trump's stance on abortion rights and where he stands on the possibility of a federal abortion ban.
We would not support it. I mean, he said that explicitly. Yeah, I mean, if you're not supporting it as the President of the United States, you fundamentally have to veto it.
So he would veto a federal abortion ban?
I think he would.
On Friday, Trump raised eyebrows after writing on social media, "My administration will be great for women and their reproductive rights," even as he celebrated appointing Supreme Court justices who supported overturning Roe v. Wade. Next week, both candidates will be back on the trail in battleground states. Christian Benavides, CBS News.
The Trump campaign has said overturning Roe v. Wade gave the issue of abortion back to the states. There are abortion referendums on the ballot in several states this November, including in the battleground states of Arizona and Nevada. Israel launched a wave of airstrikes into southern Lebanon this morning in what the government says was a preemptive strike against a Hezbollah attack. The National Security Council spokesperson told CBS News that the Israeli military says its operation involved approximately 100 IAF fighter jets that destroyed thousands of Hezbollah rocket launchers. The U.S. recently deployed more military assets to the region amid concerns of wider war between Israel and Iran. The fresh conflict could disrupt ongoing ceasefire talks for Israel's war with Hamas. A new round of high-level talks is being held in Egypt Sunday. Coming up on News 8, a town in Massachusetts is closing its parks and fields at night due to the EEE virus.
And tomorrow is going to be the hottest day of this warm stretch we have. I'll have all the details on when we might see a cool down coming up next.
I was robbed. They tried to run me over with a getaway car. He almost killed me right over here. He was laughing as he fractured my skull.
Amanda's attacker was an illegal immigrant drug dealer arrested twice before, but released by San Francisco DA Kamala Harris.
If Kamala Harris hadn't let him out, this never would have happened to me.
Kamala put violent illegals, convicted felons, back on the streets.
Kamala just doesn't care about protecting people like me.
Make America Great Again Inc. is responsible for the content of this advertising.
T-Mobile coverage in my area is wonderful.
We have 8 acres, and it gives you peace of mind to know that you're going to have a reliable signal.
We enjoy hiking. We enjoy the outdoors. The coverage has been great.
And after investing billions to light up our network from big cities to small towns, T-Mobile is America's largest and fastest 5G network. See for yourself. Try T-Mobile's network free for 3 months. Your phone, our network, no strings.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series, rated #1 in durability and owner experience. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships in Menominee, Baldwin, Osseo, and Arcadia.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra, available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Or get $3,500 purchase cash on select GMC Sierra models. Or get a total of $6,000 purchase allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
Visit your best choice GMC dealer today.
Some lucky fan will win 4 Packers season tickets for 1 year, all because of Packers scratch games from the Wisconsin Lottery.
But who will it be?
This could be Debbie's year.
That looks like someone who could win up to $50,000 in instant cash prizes.
But don't count out Tim.
Maybe he'll win one of the MVP tailgate experiences.
Then there's Raymond.
Legend.
4 Packers season tickets for 1 year could be his.
Or yours.
Ticket prices range from $1 to $10, available at Wisconsin Lottery retailers.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
Dr. Anthony Fauci is recovering at home after being hospitalized with West Nile virus. According to his spokesperson, the former director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases is expected to make a full recovery. Fauci became a household name as part of the White House coronavirus task force. West Nile virus is spread through the bite of infected mosquitoes. While most cases are mild, about 100 people die from West Nile infections in the United States each year. The heaviest virus activity is usually seen in August and September. As of August 20th, 216 cases have been reported this year in 33 states. A rare but potentially deadly disease has forced one town in Massachusetts to close its parks and fields at night. The Public Health Department says it wants to protect people from possibly catching EEE. People can get the virus through a mosquito bite. The town says the first case of EEE happened on August 16th in Worcester County. Health officials say about 30% of people infected with EEE usually die. EEE is different from West Nile virus, which people can also contract from a mosquito bite. A small study challenges the traditional sleep hygiene advice that evening exercise hurts your sleep, and it found the exact opposite. Exercise breaks in the evening improve sleep duration and quality. The participants who would typically sit for long periods during the workday and in the evening either did activity breaks or stayed seated in a supervised lab setting. Those with breaks did 3-minute bouts of resistance exercise every 30 minutes over a 4-hour period in the evening. The results? Participants slept an average of nearly 28 minutes longer when they took regular exercise breaks compared to when they sat uninterrupted. Excessive heat and humidity were scattered throughout our viewing area today. Let's send it over to meteorologist Nicole Skalicki for what we can expect the rest of this week.
Yeah, we're going to see those warm conditions stick around for just a couple more days, but we do have a cool down on its way, and it's going to come fast. We still do have to get through the hottest day of this stretch, though, which is going to be tomorrow. We are expecting heat indices again to get above 100 degrees, with some areas possibly even seeing near 110. So here we go for tomorrow, really topping out above 105, between 105 and 110 in some areas. Most of us will be above that 100-degree mark, so it is going to feel even hotter and muggier today, if you can even believe that. Now by Tuesday, we'll be back to where we were today, sitting in the mid-90s, mid to upper 90s for our heat index values. And then Wednesday, we won't even really need to be tracking the heat index at all, as we'll be in the low to mid 80s, right back to normal. So it'll definitely be welcomed here, as we've had a lot of hot weather. For tomorrow, we are tracking the possibility of having some record-breaking high temperatures. Our forecasted high in La Crosse is 96. That record is 97, which was set back in 2020. Now, Eau Claire might need a little bit more warming to get to that record-breaking temperature, but there is still that possibility. And we are also seeing the chance for some severe weather, so it's a double-ended alert day tomorrow, both for heat and that severe weather. Again, this is mainly going to be Monday overnight going into early Tuesday, with damaging winds and hail being the main concern. So here's what we have for now. Seeing this big line of storms getting to the area around 1 to 2 a.m. It's going to be moving very fast, as we can see, moving through and out by around 6 a.m. for much of the area, although it could leave behind some lingering scattered to isolated thunderstorms as we get into very early Tuesday. But after that, we should remain dry until possibly the evening. Now, we do have a level 2 slight risk for severe weather for tomorrow, mainly going into the nighttime period, and that is because of that wind and hail risk again. For the daytime hours, we could see a few pop-up thunderstorms across parts of the area that could actually keep some of our temperatures down, giving some relief to the heat, although it won't help too much, especially with all that humidity that's already out there. It's going to feel hot either way, but those cloud covers and rain showers will definitely be welcomed. So after these few chances of rain, the next big one is going to come Thursday, with a good chance for some widespread showers and thunderstorms. Tonight, we also have a chance for having some record-breakingly warm overnight low temperatures, much of the area in the mid-70s. So it's going to be very warm tonight. Many areas are going to be flirting with record-breaking temperatures. Tomorrow, again, very hot, another possible record-breaking day, getting into the mid to upper 90s. But after that, our heat indices will be very high again, getting up to near 110 in some areas. After that, though, we do have that cool down coming. Tuesday, we'll have another hot and warm one. Might even feel a little bit cooler after Monday, though, even though we're still in the 90s. And then Wednesday and Thursday, we'll be back right around to normal. And then for Labor Day weekend, if you have any plans for the holiday weekend, it's going to be very gorgeous out there. Might even feel cold to some of us after all of this heat, getting back into the 70s.
I think the lesson is stay cool and drink a lot of water.
Oh yeah, definitely. Pack some extra with you tomorrow.
For sure. Nicole, thank you. And now it's time to announce the chosen Picturing Our Community photo for the week. This week's winner is Stephanie Brookman with Fishing on Lake Toma. Look at that absolutely breathtaking sunset. Every week we pick a photo to be shared in a gallery on our website at news8000.com and socially on our News 8 Now Facebook page, Twitter, and Instagram. If you would like to participate, just head to news8000.com, click on Submit Photos and Videos under the Home tab, and click on Picturing Our Community and enter your photo. New winner will be chosen every Friday, announced Sunday night, and then showcased online Monday morning. Coming up in sports, a look ahead to week 1 of the college football season. Plus, the Brewers had a chance to sweep the Athletics this afternoon. See if they got the job done. Kate has the highlights right after the break.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Ho Chunk Gaming Wisconsin, with 6 locations of fun.
We know the fentanyl coming from Mexico and China is a threat here in Wisconsin.
It's why Tammy Baldwin is working to stop it.
And Tammy passed the bipartisan Fend Off Fentanyl Act.
It takes on the Mexican cartels and the fentanyl coming from China.
And Tammy Baldwin voted 32 times to strengthen our border.
32 times to increase border patrols.
And technology to keep illegal drugs out. Because Senator Baldwin knows
keeping us safe is her first priority.
Tell Tammy Baldwin to keep securing our borders.
Are your toilets in need of an upgrade? Not only can older toilets be uncomfortable, they can also clog more and increase your utility bills. At Maxwell White, we offer professionally trusted Kohler toilets. Our popular best-selling toilet is the Kohler Highline, available in various heights to provide ultimate accessibility and ease of use. Don't wait. Start enjoying the exceptional power, innovation, and water-saving sustainability of a new Kohler toilet. Trust the toilet experts at Maxwell White. Plumbing done right. Call today.
We would never hit 12 drunk.
Clutch it up drunk? Not a chance.
Do a stoppie drunk? We would never drift drunk. So you should never drive drunk. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Collector car into cash. Remlinger Collector Car Auctions is now taking consignments for its fall auction on September 27th and 28th in Winona, Minnesota. Visit RemlingerAuctions.com to consign now and maximize your earnings. Early consigners receive the most exposure to our eager pre-qualified bidders. Reserve your spot today and join the excitement. Remlinger Collector Car Auctions, where every car has a story and every bid is an adventure.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community. Here's News 8 Now Sports with Kate Overton.
Another Sunday and another possible Milwaukee Brewers sweep. The team's been red hot and find themselves within striking distance of the top seed in the National League. Thanks to that day, just a few games back from the Dodgers from that top spot. Let's get to the action. Brewers entered today's game 8-2 in their last 10. And they get a good start in this one. A man on first, and Gary Sanchez says, "See you later." A two-run blast to left. Milwaukee with an early lead, but things would fall apart for Frankie Montas. A good start, but in the fourth, a walk with the bases loaded puts Oakland on the board, and then next batter, and Seth Brown is going to tie the game up. He singles into right. Milwaukee still with 0 outs, and the Athletics would take advantage. After one sac fly gave them the lead. Zach Geloff is going to come in and send one high and deep to center. It's going to be caught for an out, but another run will score on the sacrifice. Oakland goes up 4-2. Willy Adames for the Brewers trying to lead a comeback. Nobody on for him in the seventh, and he squares this pitch up out to left field. Defense giving chase, but that ball is gone for a solo shot. That pulls the Brewers within one, but that's as close as they would get. Ninth inning, down to their final out, and Sal Frelick lines out to short, and that's the game. 4-3 the final, so no sweep for the Brewers, but they still get a series win, and the team went 31-15 against American League teams. Next for Milwaukee, hosting the Giants starting on Tuesday. Let's go to Minnesota. The Twins going for a series win over the St. Louis Cardinals. First inning, first batter of the game for the Twins, and Willie Castro gets things started with a bang, high and deep to right, not even close. A solo shot puts the Twins up 1. Fourth inning, same score. Nolan Arenado up to bat, but check out this catch from Minnesota's Austin Martin. Full extension, makes it look easy. One more look at it. Just perfect right there. St. Louis would tie the game at 1, but in the 8th inning, runner on first, and Royce Lewis gets a good piece of this pitch into the gap and left off the wall. Castro rounds third. He comes in to score as Lewis RBI gives the Twins the lead, but things would fall apart in the 9th. 2 runners on, and Lars Nootbaar grounds one through into left field. 2 runners are going to score as the Cardinals take the lead, and that would be the difference maker. 3-2 the final. Twins lose the series and are now 3 games back from the Guardians. They start a series hosting the Braves starting tomorrow. Well, after today's slate of games, the NFL preseason is officially over, and now teams will have a week off before the season begins Thursday, September 5th, when the defending Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs host the Baltimore Ravens. The Packers have the second game of the season when they take on the Eagles down in Sao Paulo, Brazil. We only saw 3 plays of Jordan Love during the preseason, and most of the starters didn't even see the field in the second 2 games. But this Packers team has created a lot of buzz as they enter the season. Jordan Love, the highest paid quarterback in the NFL, and now we'll see if he can, and the rest of the offense can back it up. And then later in the week, the college football season will get underway as Luke Fickell will officially begin his second season as the Badgers head coach. Still a lot of question marks surrounding the Wisconsin team, but we'll see where they're at this Friday. The Badgers, yes, playing on Friday to start the season, so Friday Night Football might interfere a tiny bit with the Wisconsin game, but the Badgers will be hosting Western Michigan for an 8 p.m. start on FS1. All right, let's end the show with a little fun. Little League World Series championship game. We got Florida taking on Chinese Taipei. Florida would trail in the 6th inning, but down to their final out. But with 2 runners on, Dominic Mises singles to left. This game is tied up, and we would go into extras into the 8th inning. Hunter Alexander at the plate lays down the bunt, the throw to first, and nobody's there. The run comes in to score, and Lake Mary, Florida walks it off 2-1, and they're the Little League World Series champions. We've got a big week this week. High school volleyball action starts on Tuesday, so be sure to tune in throughout the week for some great highlights. That's all for sports. We'll be right back.
Now is the time to finally get the pizza oven or fire table you've been looking at. Come to La Crosse Fireplace Company's end of the year clearance. In-stock fire tables and wood-fired pizza ovens are starting at 25% off. La Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is by the fire.
My son, Nick, took illicit fentanyl, which cost him his life. And knowing that my son is never coming back is the worst thing that I will have to live with for the rest of my life.
Tammy Baldwin's been with us every step of the way.
She just got a major bill passed to really crack down on fentanyl.
She doesn't just talk the talk, but she actually walks the walk.
I cannot tell you how much we appreciate Tammy Baldwin fighting this fight.
I'm Tammy Baldwin. I approve this message.
Start your adventure and get in a new Jeep at Pischke Motors La Crosse or Pischke Motors West Salem.
Make this the summer with Jeep. Stop into Pischke Motors now for 0% APR for 36 months on a 2024 Compass, Grand Cherokee, Wrangler, Gladiator, and Wagoneer. These Jeeps are ready for your next adventure. Pure comfort and functionality at your fingertips with the power and confidence you know Jeep provides. Stop in now because this offer ends August 31st.
Start your search at Pischke.com and drive away in your new Jeep.
Let River City Grill in Winona, Minnesota be your new go-to dinner destination. We provide exceptional service no matter the occasion. From date nights to family outings with the kids, we have something for everybody at the table. Enjoy one of our 23 tap beers and pair it with a burger and fries during our happy hour from 2 to 6 p.m. Or, for a fine dining experience, try our salmon and steak entrees paired with our amazing signature cocktails. River City Grill, located in Winona, Minnesota. Call or book an online reservation today.
News 8 Now and Dairyland Power Cooperative present the Community Calendar.
The Great River Folk Festival is happening August 23rd through the 25th at Riverside Park. Celebrate the folk arts in the Driftless region, including music, dance, original artwork, crafts, and folk music performances. The La Crosse Area Builders Association Parade of Homes takes place August 22nd through the 25th. Explore the showroom and 11 newly built homes to see what's new in building and design.
For more information on these events, or if you'd like to submit an event, visit news8000.com.
Now is the time to finally get the pizza oven or fire table you've been looking at. Come to La Crosse Fireplace Company's end of the year clearance. In-stock fire tables and wood-fired pizza ovens are starting at 25% off. La Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is by the fire.
This weekend, we learn about a 6-year-old boy in Texas who got a sneak peek at his dream job. CBS Texas' Bo Evans says the story from Fort Worth.
Bryson's focused, he's motivated, and he knows what he's looking for.
Down, 2, there you go, come on.
He's 6 right now, so he's got like 12 more years.
Not many 6-year-olds
like an emergency
SWAT shield.
have Bryson's focus. He's just a little early to his party.
Unfortunately, he's not old enough to be a cop.
6 is a little too young to join the Fort Worth Police. But Bryson knows he wants to be a cop when he grows up.
He's been really into police officers and police, so I said, okay, Bryson, then I'll support you.
A few weeks ago, Bryson's mom took him to a Reading with a Cop event, and that's where he met Deputy Chief Buck Wheeler.
From that meeting, Bryson, we found out, wanted to be a Fort Worth police officer.
Because his enthusiasm was so obvious,
Okay, one more time.
they invited the family to tour the station for a little hands-on fun.
He got to meet the chief.
Yes, sir.
He got to do some training.
Go for his legs. There you go.
He got to meet a real SWAT officer.
Talk about a fun day. But for Wheeler and the rest of Fort Worth PD, it's about something a little more than that.
Those relationships that we create with the community, those relationships we create with our youth in the city, those are how we actually solve and fix those things that cause a lot of the problems.
Once they know you, they watch out for you, and the community too.
Wheeler says building relationships like this one with Bryson and his family help cops do their jobs better and keep everyone safer.
These happen every day out in patrol. The officers that are out there working, the men and women doing that, there's interactions that folks will probably never hear about, but they're affecting those families and having those opportunities.
In Fort Worth, Bo Evans, CBS News, Texas.
Oh, what a great story. That's got to make you smile. We'll have one final check of your forecast when we return.
Stories are told on our Instagram at WKBT News 8. Or you can always find us at news8000.com.
Right now, it's the Labor Day sale at Home Furniture. Get up to an extra 10% off sale prices, like this counter table and 4 chairs for just $999. Or pay no interest for 3 years during the Labor Day sale, going on now at Home Furniture.
We're digging in on Highway 61 and getting ready to build a new Chrysler Winona. But we are packed with cars where the building is supposed to go, and we need to make room. During the Make This the Summer event, we have huge savings on our best models. New vehicles under $40,000 include a well-appointed Jeep Grand Cherokee or Ram 1500 Quad Cab. Save up to $10,000 on a new Ram heavy-duty truck or $11,000 off a new Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab. So come see us at our new location, Highway 61, Winona.
We know how hard your family can be in your home. Relax. We're more than just a flooring store. We're your partners that can create a home. Last a lifetime. Our flooring from Sealants is perfect for muddy feet
and
water balloon fights. Sealants Carpeland in Coon Valley. Let us help you find the perfect flooring because our #1 priority is you. Stop in today.
At Taco John's, we've got beef with other places that start with frozen beef. That's why we start with only 100% American never frozen beef, simmered in our signature spice blend. Say no to thaw and yes to 100% American beef at Taco John's.
Bounce back fast from heartburn with Tums Gummy Bites and love food back.
Everyone deserves the fastest, most reliable internet speeds, regardless of where they live. That's why Spectrum offers the fastest speeds in more neighborhoods than any other provider.
Switch to Spectrum Internet for only $49.99 a month. Call 1-833-376-4999.
With Spectrum Internet, you can power all of your devices to enjoy streaming, video chatting, and gaming. I rely on Spectrum Internet. You should too. Call now.
Welcome to the party. We all make this show together. You guys, this is our show. You just never know who you're going to meet here. Let's make everyone's day a little brighter.
Weekdays at 3 on News 8.
Right now at Home World Rugs, get 15% off area rug sale prices. Discover a stunning array of patterns, sizes, and shapes with expert guidance in every showroom to ensure you find your perfect rug. 15% off area rugs going on now at Home World Rugs.
Well, in case you're confused on what season we're in right now, I call it the center of the sun, because we do have a little bit of a cool down coming. That'll probably be our false fall, and then I would put money on it warming up again before we get to real fall.
Don't say that.
We have this cool down to enjoy for now.
I'm enjoying it.
I'll enjoy it after tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we want to thank you so much for watching News 8 Now this weekend. Have a great week, everyone.